I mean, you've still got a few days out, but are you pretty pleased with where everything's at?
Yeah, I thought today was a good work day. The temperatures was up. Today was like a normal Tuesday for us. Before a game, I thought the guys took the field. They worked, they grinded, they got some stuff done. We still got some things to clean up as you move forward, but that's part of practice. And for the most part, I was pleased with our progress and the way we attacked today.
How you like how the secondary has come together here in camp?
Yeah, I think those guys have really improved from spring to summer, and then coming into training camp, you can tell they've done some work in the off season. Right now we just got to continue to work those guys, make them understand communication's key, playing together is key. Your ability to tackle in the secondary is going to always be key when you face talented, skilled guys like we will on Monday. So we just got to make sure we stay on top of our stuff and continue to play.
How do you get information about Kaya? Do you go back to high school and what have you seen so far?
Yeah, well, obviously a guy that's been recruited like him and as talented as he is, you're going to know a little bit about him, and you can see his stuff on the huddle and those kind of things. Talented player, probably going to have a bright future at the University of Miami. We really just got to worry about ourselves and playing as a team, because the big thing is if you play as a team, a unit in one, and communicate and everybody's on the same page, then you'll be fine. So really the focus is on us playing as a team.
Talk about Duke Johnson a little bit, what you know about him.
I think he's a tremendous back. I mean, he's a guy that really one of the premier backs in the league or in the country. He's a guy that can make the first guy miss. He can get double-digit runs. He can also take it to the house. Wrapping up on your tackles is obviously important. Also, pursuit to the guy is obviously important, to where you can close off those seams and those running lanes to not give him the space that he can make guys miss. So I think all those things go hand in hand, and I think it's just important as we play as a team and as a unit to obviously work to stop a talented guy like him.
Is that your number one key defensively, is to stop that run?
I think no matter who you're playing or what you're doing, you got to be able to stop the run. And obviously if you have a guy as talented as him back there, you want to run it. So we've just got to make sure that we play team defense and know where we got to set the edges of the defense and build the walls inside, and make sure we're stout up front and play physical and do it for 4 quarters. And if we do that, we'll be fine.
We hear set the edge frequently. What does that mean?
Well, what set the edge means is basically don't let the ball run downhill around the edge of the defense. If it does go around, you want it to make it bow or bounce to allow your pursuit. But when the ball can go downhill at an angle that it can get to the sidelines, that's when you get double-digit runs. You lose the edge of the defense, and then it's harder for guys to pursue inside out on the ball. So those are the things that when you say set the edge, that's what you're talking about.
So a lot of guys talk about Kelsey and his improvement. What have you seen from Keith since you got here?
Yeah, I actually coached his cousin Andre Davis, in Cleveland, and see a lot of similarities as far as intelligence, preparation, hard work, those kind of things, as well as ability, on the field. And Kelsey's a guy that has really embraced, trying to become a better player. He's a guy that's very passionate about his position and our team in general, and wants to do things right. He's coachable, and you see him get better. He's the kind of guy that can take things from the classroom and apply them and go on the field and do it and execute. So been really pleased with his progress, and he's deserved the ability to start for us and play.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys.
We got a game plan for him, and Coach just keep keep working hard. We got to limit our how would you say it, our little mistakes, that could turn into big plays. So that's one of the main focus. Cut out all the big plays.
When we talked to you the first time, you talked about getting here, and it was, I think, the second or third day you were here, and trying to get on the field and compete for playing time. How do you feel like you've been through camp and where you're at right now?
I feel like I did a good job through camp. I think the coaches got a feel of how I play and stuff, and I feel like I'm gonna be in the rotation this coming up Monday.
James, how do you think the secondary has come together the past few weeks?
We look good, in the spring they said it was shaky, the roster, but everybody, from when I came up here, everybody looked way better,
What has impressed you about Miami's receiving corps?
Probably the speed, most likely. you know, because I didn't play them last year, so just watching the tape, they got good speed.
What do you bring to this team? What do you bring to the secondary when you're on the field?
Probably I'd say always hard hitting, you know, stay focused, and most of all effort.
You feel like that Miami might be more of a running team though with a freshman quarterback back there?
Probably, you know, because he's new. They probably don't want to put too much on his shoulders for week one, and they got a good running back in Duke Johnson, so yeah.
What's going to be your role in trying to, you know, slow him down a little bit?
Just meet him in the hole, you know, get after him.
How anxious are you guys now? It's been a long camp to get Monday here and to get going.
Feels good, you know. We ready, you know, and stuff. It's just a process, you know. We just got to get after it, and then when the time comes, just let the dogs out.
Do you plan to watch college football these next 3 or 4 days, or do you try to block it out, or how do you kind of play that?
I plan on watching it because I got a lot of teammates from high school playing this week, so I'm gonna tune in.
How do you keep yourself level-headed all the way till Monday night at 8 o'clock?
Just you know, for me, just staying focused. You know, it's been a long process for me coming here. You know, taking a year off and stuff. So that's gonna keep me level-headed.
Defensively, what are going to be a few keys for you guys to play well in that game against Miami?
Stop the run, make the freshman pass the ball. You know, I think that's it.
How anxious are you? You've been taking a year off to get back out there under the lights with everybody in the seats, TV and everything.
I'm really anxious. You know, I got a lot of people back home waiting to see me play and stuff, so that just fired me up. You know.
All right.